That's no coffee. I said I did more spiritual retreat. I did a meditation retreat. So I am already in Thailand, and a lot of things happened, and I'm gonna share with you guys. I've been here for just 1.5 days, but a lot of things already happened. And today, I went to a children charity and helped a lot of children, of course. And it was a very spontaneous thing because one of my hosts here, she works at this charity, and it was just beautiful to be able to do that on my first day. I think I felt very connected to the place already, so I didn't do any of the touristic stuff in the first days. I went to help people already, which is crazy, and I'm reflecting still about that. Today I'm in a restaurant now, in the restaurant where I'm gonna be working and learning with kitchen chefs later on. Today I'm just having lunch, and we're going to do grocery shopping as well. So I bought some stuff already, but I need to do an extra grocery shop because I don't want to eat out every day, of course, right? We don't have that much money. Yeah, so I just got some apples and some granola, and I'm in the sweet. It's so funny because naturally I came to the sweet aisle. Okay, people that know me knows I love sweets, so I can't help it, guys. I just can't. I can't help it. What can I do? I'm getting some sweets. I'm here already, right? So why not? Okay, y'all, you're staying right there. And okay, so I went to the grocery shop and I bought some stuff, and I'm going to organize in my little kitchen right now just so I can have everything, because I don't want to eat, as I said to you already, right? I don't want to eat out every day, and stop following me. Follow me. Wait. Today was a crazy day, okay? So I spent the day with some British people, so if my accent changes like this, I'm kidding, I'm performing for you, but I caught myself speaking like a British person with them, and I realized that sometimes I really do observe the accent of the person that talks to me. So if I'm talking to an American person, I'm like this, bruv, and all of this stuff, and chill out and sweet, and I get that. And if I'm talking to a Brazilian person, when I'm talking to myself, I don't know, I don't think I have a specific accent when I'm talking to myself or when I'm talking to you guys, but that's how I felt it. I don't know. Anyways, but so today is my actual first full day in Thailand. Now I'm talking to you, but anyways, it's my actual first full day in Thailand, in Phuket, and I think if all the days go like today, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, the other side of it, trying to help people, trying to go a bit more local and understand. That's why I'm not just going to the famous beaches today or just spending the whole day in the beach. Not that I'm not doing that, I am, but it's like trying to find the thin line, not the thin line, but the common ground or the in-between between being a tourist, being a traveler, and being a villager. So right now I feel that I am between the tourist and the traveler because I just arrived, but as I am walking through this place and learning how to move within it, I want to be more like a villager, and I felt that today, if the days keep doing like that, I might be able to feel like a villager very soon, because I feel that I'm connecting with the community in a different way. I just want to share the reflection with you. And because I would have that reflection anyways in my mind, and now you are able to see that because I'm by myself and I'm alone and talking to you guys or to the camera because I pretended there are a whole audience right there. Maybe there are just two people seeing this vlog, but I'm talking to these two people right there. It doesn't matter. And yeah, it just feels nice to share these thoughts. Maybe they inspire you, maybe they do not, and it's fine. It's fine. Drink water, stay hydrated. Hey y'all, 5 days in, and I've found myself with a bit of a struggle, and I'm gonna share it with you today. Apart from doing the internship in the restaurant and learning with the kitchen chefs, which if you don't know that yet, that's what I'm doing here in Thailand. I'm basically doing kind of internship in a local restaurant and learning some other kitchen techniques and all of this stuff. And I'm so happy to be doing that. So apart from that, my time's pretty free, right? So I've been finding myself acknowledging and realizing that I am the person that needs to build some structure and that needs to fill up my day with meaningful experiences for myself. And that I found to be a bit scary at first. And I was waking up in the day, I was like, oh my god, there is this whole day ahead of me, and I'm the person that decides what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. And this whole lot of agency and freedom felt a bit scary at first. And I was afraid I was not gonna make the most out of my time here. I basically have some deals with myself and I'm gonna share with you because I wrote it. I stopped for a minute and I put down a list of like 1.5 pages of bullet points of everything I want to do in Phuket, in the island that I am right now. So I have a whole lot of things I want to do. So every time I am in the morning and I need to fill up my day and I need to get out and build these meaningful experiences, I will look into this list and basically check what I can do in that day. And the other deal I made with myself is that I need to be out of my accommodation, of my Airbnb, of my house by 10 a.m. So right now, for example, it's 9:40. So it's like I need to go out of my house by 10 a.m. So I enjoy my day and I really get to explore the surroundings of myself. And yeah, I just want to make most of this experience, honestly. And that's not a bad thing. I really just want to really explore and have meaningful experiences. So, oh my god, 7 minutes. Crazy. I talk a lot, don't I? Yeah. Hi guys, today's gonna be my first day on my meditation retreat, and this is the last device I'm gonna have contact with, at least for the week, apart from my phone to deal with banking and money and all this stuff. So I'm really entering this retreat with a lot of intention, and I'm not gonna say to you because it's personal, It's gonna be my first meditation retreat ever, and it's gonna be the first time that I'm gonna be so much these much days away from technology. I'm excited, I'm curious, and I'm really animated to start all of this. So I'm just telling you guys because I won't record it, I won't film anything during this week. I'll come back to you with some reflections and some perhaps learnings that I got from this very new exploration that I'm gonna have throughout this week. So yeah, I see you. Okay guys, let's go. So I just went grocery shopping, bought quite some stuff because I just came back from a meditation retreat, which was amazing. I'll share a bit more later in this video, but I'm staying in this place for a while now, at least 2 to 3 weeks. So I've done some groceries today, not for the 3 weeks. Just so I can survive. I'm not going to buy stuff every single time I go out, and I can eat a lot of things at home as well. And I went to different places. So I went to the bakery, to the supermarket, and to a fruit stand. Everything was very near. It's so warm. I already changed it. Sorry guys. This is not the clothes I was with. My hair was no, and yeah, just so warm. So let's go for some things for the things that I buy. And I wouldn't buy sourdough bread. And I found it. I don't know if I can show you, but no, I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna. I'm so happy. I'm really so happy. It's not gonna go in there. It's gonna go in there. Okay, let's change this. I bought something to try, which is tea. I'm not drinking a lot of coffee in here because I don't think they have a very coffee culture, I would say. And all the coffee that they have in the supermarkets, for example, it's instant coffee, and I hate instant coffee, so I won't. So I bought tea, Thai tea, and we're gonna try it together. I never tried it. I love tea. I hope I like it. It was not expensive, but it was yeah. When I went to the fruit stand, there were lime there. I was like, oh, I don't need lime if I have lemons already. But I really regret, but it's gonna be good anyways. Yeah. Banana. And of course mangoes. And she was so kind to me. I think these mangoes are very different from the ones we have in Brazil. They're quite different. But they're good, they're amazing, I think they're the best ones ever. But I don't know how to choose them. So I chose 3, and then she went there, picked the bag without me asking, and changed for the best ones. So kind, she was so kind. This is like ready to eat, she said. So I might just cut it now and leave it on a plate in the fridge. So I'm just gonna leave it here. I also bought this, which I don't know if it's Thai or not. It's choco pie. I think I've seen this before. It's called Euro here. Maybe it's from Europe. Maybe. But I was like, I need to try something Thai, but I don't think this is Thai. I'm gonna search it for it afterwards. There are so much of those, and this looked nice. So, and I'm putting it on the fridge as well, because just too warm in here. Yeah. So, yeah, in this last Wanderings, I also bought mango sticky rice. I just tried this once, and there's this liquid, which I'm guessing you put over the rice, and It's very liquid. I thought it was condensed milk at first, but wait, it's very. So let's try together. Mango and the rice and the things that I put on top. So, bon appetit. Yes, yes. You know, in Brazil we have something called, we have milk rice. Everyone knows milk rice, right? I think. And it's a very common Latin American dessert. And I thought this would taste the same, because last time I tried it tastes the same, but it's not. It's completely different. We call it arroz doce in Portuguese. I don't think so. Or maybe they are like in the same place, but I don't think I like this better. Maybe I like, yeah, I don't know. It's good. Nice. Since Monday until actually today, Saturday, I've been on a digital detox retreat, which is not it's one of the ideas presented by the flight school. All the fellows need to do a digital detox retreat. So I did a more spiritual retreat. I did a meditation retreat, and that was beautiful, beautiful. From the beginning on, when I left, I turned off my phone and everything. I didn't even bring my chargers. My goal was to keep my phone charged to wake me up. For the whole week, I didn't bring any charger. I'm trying at least to be less dependent on my phone and on my devices, which is something that I'm really working on, and spending a bit less of screen time, and I was working on that even before, so it didn't feel like a huge transition for me. But as soon as I don't have my phone with me, I just had more time, not more time, but my attention turned very inward, and that's what happens, right? There's a lot of different studies. One study from Harvard Business Review, that the standard of your mind is to reflect on life. This is brain activity, is to reflect on yourself, on your life. All these things happen naturally, but with the distractions of screens and of digital devices, that activity ends up being suppressed and silenced. So the more we use our devices, the less keen we are into asking big questions about ourselves and about the world and about life. This is called discipline. This is me understanding that this is one of my weaknesses, and I need to work on that. I need to accept that weakness, which is spending too much time on my phone, and that happened a lot during the summer. Bring it in and start to do things that lead me to a better version of myself. And for me, that version is, in this case, someone that uses less his devices, right? So that felt really amazing. I feel that my mind was clearer. I could sleep better. I could nap better. It was just incredible. And they brought us to these magnificent natural landscapes. Really, really stunning and beautiful. I'm gonna show some of them for you. There was one staff member that took pictures of everything. I didn't bring my phone, as I said. And wow, simply wow. I arrived in every single place every day, and I was stunned. And we meditated in those places, and we learned, and we were taught in that spaces. And that was so beautiful, so amazing. While I was meditating, I could really feel the life energy around me, surrounding me, and breathing with me. I had lots of questions. Honestly, I was not the person that had just one remaining question, but one of the most important ones for me, and one that most resonated when I thought about it, was, and this is an inner question, and I asked, how can being joyful be enough for me and for others? A question that was about the world, or the outer world, was, what are the different forms and shapes that happiness can take around the world and around different communities. I wanted to understand that. I'm just going to share some of my insights with you that may have to do with these centers, but they may not. But the first one, and there was one of the things that the teacher said in the first day is that we don't change in comfort because we need challenge. We need things that are difficult, basically, to grow. I've asked our teacher, what does he think happiness is? If he really thinks happiness is an emotion, because that's how we think normally, right? That we feel happiness around, but that, what I touched, didn't feel like an emotion. It was more like a state of mind, if you can call it like that. It was more a space inside me. It was always there. That happiness is actually not an emotion. Let that sink in. Yeah. Because happiness is not a temporary, momentary feeling that rises and falls. That's not what happens with happiness. Happiness is always there. It's unconditional. It's infinite. Happiness is something very within us that every one of us has, but that our distractions, the world around us, the materials, the wealth, the success, the money, the screens, the fame, the marks, the achievements, all of this, they distract, they masquerade happiness into something that we can touch, that we can get, that we can see, right, from the outside. But it's not, it's in here. Because emotions, they rise and they fall. They have a moment where they appear and a moment where they go. Emotions depend on external things. And happiness is not that. I like to think of it as a place. There is a very beautiful poem, which I'm gonna put it here completely, which was presented to me by Abby and Shalon from the Flight School. And I like to think of happiness as the place that this poem is talking about. So a field beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing. And I'm gonna add that it is the place that love guides us to if we trust it. Joy is an emotion. Joy is an emotion because it rises with a very nice dish, with a night with friends, with running or whatever you like to do, with a very nice movie. All of these are external things that make our brain activity react with the emotion that we call joy. That's joy, but that's not happiness, because joy depends on external things. Happiness is within. And this week I've touched into something that was so beautiful, so genuine, so pure, so unconditional, that really makes me rethink what happiness is. What my happiness, it lies really within. It's not something that I'll ever look outside to find it again, honestly. She means that we need to develop this routine that